The only reason why people are so stressed or depressed and have a lot of anxiety in this world is that people are not willing to accept what happened to them, what is happening to them, or what has not happened to them, and failed to be in the present moment, in the now, being where they were yesterday, thinking too much about what is going to happen today about yesterday, being where they are today, thinking too much about what is going to happen tomorrow about today, being where they were yesterday and today, thinking too much about what is going to happen in the future, completely forgetting about what is happening in the now, in the present moment. It might come in the form of guilt because you did something, stress, what has happened, or what is not happening, depression or wishful thinking and forgetting to be in the present moment. If you had a chance to read a profound book by Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now, trust me, it would explain this even better. The power of the present moment. However, in this episode, I want to share with you my personal experience, like 100% personal experience, that which worked for me, especially when I deal with stress or anxiety. Because sometimes things happen in life, and the only way to do is to go through them. And if we have the right strategies and the right skills, then neither stress nor anxiety will be able to stay with us for a very long time and take our present moment. So, I'm going to share with you 3 of them, and trust me, they're more than helpful than you think. So, when you're stressed or depressed, or you feel you have a lot of anxiety, just accept what is. I know it's sometimes hard to accept has happened to you, or what is happening to you, or what has not happened to you. But in reality, what happened has already happened. And it does not matter what you think about what happened. You'll never change anything about what has happened. It is done. If you feel guilty because of what happened, or if you feel bad because of what happened, you don't have any power to change anything about that. So feeling guilty or bad won't help you a thing, my dear friend. But if you say to yourself, what can I do differently about what happened? Or what can I learn from the experience that I have gotten from what happened? Then the situation is not going to affect you as much as. And it's a way of taking your power back to come up with a better solution, because when when your mind is focusing too much on the problem, your mind will never be able to see the solution. For you to be able to see the solution, you have to take your mind out of the problem mode and put it in a solution mode. And sometimes if you fight back, you just create a worse situation, because whatever you fight, it keeps persisting. That is how the mind works. If you cry, it's all fine, because sometimes crying is the way of letting your emotional to pass through you. So that is a way of accepting what is. So I understand sometimes it might be a breakup with your loved one, losing the job that you love, or someone stealing something important to you, or you just lended someone money and they never get back to you ever again. So things happen in life, but the more you fight the situation, the more it persists. As we tend to fight, as what we tend to fight always persists. That is the law of the universe, the way how the law of attraction works. So you just need to accept what is, and you take your mind from the problem mode to the solution mode. Got it? Perfect. Another way that you can literally deal with the stress, anxiety, or if you're depressed, just write your thoughts down. Yes, this is the process. It's called journaling. Sometimes we can journal about the good stuff, and sometimes we can journal about what is happening inside our mind. So whatever you're feeling, just write it down. Don't hold it. There's power in writing your thought down. There's power in writing your feelings down, jotting your feelings down. This is more about the spirituality, like how the universe energy really affects us. Thoughts are energy. The emotion that we hold are always energy. Thoughts are energy in motion. If we don't find a place to throw them and dump them, that energy always come back and distract us or affect us. So we can always use what we have to release the energy, and that is what, a piece of paper and a pen. Write all that you're feeling down like you're talking to a real friend or a close person next to you. And once you're done, you dust all the paper out. Or sometimes, if you can, you burn them completely into ashes. Do it and then see what happens next. Trust me, it's very profound. You can also deal with the stress on the anxiety by immersing this verse that I'm going to share with you. The phrase says that was then and this is now. Trust me, this phrase is really powerful. I use it. I know how powerful it is. If we have the power to realize that we have the power to respond to what happened or what is happening, then that means we can always be aware that that was then and this is now. Then ask yourself, what should I do in the now? What should I do so that I can focus on the now? As that was then, but this is now. So that means you're giving your power and attention to the present moment. And your mind will be able to focus on that state. This phrase will give you the power back to look at a bad situation from a different lens, from a different standpoint. That was then, this is now, and what should I do about now? If it's just like it's giving you your power away. You're giving yourself your power back instead of giving your power away. So if it's something out of your control, let's imagine sometimes things that happen and they are out of our control. So we just accept, and sometimes we have to let them go. And at the end of the day, we also need to understand that there's a power which is bigger and higher, more than ours. So we just need to leave it to God, leave it to the universe. You cannot control it anyway, so why bother? In the end, there's no amount of worry or no amount of thinking will change whatever that happened or whatever that is happening to you right now, especially if it's something that you do not have any control, like the way that is, the way how the government is, or whatever things that you use as your excuse for the way you feel. So the phrase that was then and this is now literally give your power back to the present moment. And the more you are in the present moment, this means you're back in your power, because in the present moment there's no anxiety, no stress, either depression. So that is how you literally do to take care, to tackle depression, stress, or anxiety. You accept what is. You write your thoughts down. Don't just let them hang in your head, because the more they hang, the more they distract you. And then you say, that was then and this is now. What should I do now? And that is taking your power back and become the person that you always intend to be from your broader perspective. By the way, if you would love to have some more techniques like on stress management, just visit our website www.gildagiveninc.com and we have a solution for you.